Well, hello, planner babes, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. Welcome to today's live stream. Well, thank you guys so much. Well, first, I want to thank my awesome Patreon members who help make it possible to create videos like this. And here they are. Well, thank you guys so much. And if you're interested in supporting me on Patreon, just go to patreon.com/organizedplannerchic. Okay, you guys, so we're going to junk journal today, and you can use whatever you want. You can create whatever you want. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be using this box that came from a watercolor set. This was the 12 count that they sent me. I shared that in a previous live stream. And oh, I got the 50 count since then, you guys. And I love it so much. Yes. Oh, I love their watercolors. And so the box has this awesome design on it. Look how beautiful that is with the elephant and the camel and all these different animals. And then also, even on the back, here it's got different animals, and so it's a box, so I can use both of them. Oh my gosh, so this is going to be the theme. Basically, my vision for this is to make it look like all the animals are going together to the watering hole, and this is gonna be so fun. Yes, and you guys, if you're interested in supporting my channel as a one-off during a live stream, there should be a little $ under the live chat, so you can check that out. So I'm just gonna cut, the ends of the box off from Grabby. Hi, welcome. Say hello so I can greet you on today's live stream. And then I'm just gonna cut this out. I'll fussy cut it after I get both sides cut out. And this is going to be my theme. Yeah, they're coming to the watering hole. All right, so now, yeah, see how it's upside down on the other side? And then I guess I can kind of arrange these. Yeah, I think I'll put one of these at the bottom, and maybe I'll bring that other one at the bottom too. So yeah, so let's cut this side off, and I will do a little bit of fussy cutting also to get this in there. All right, so, and actually I can have them coming from different directions. I can have some animals coming, well, I kind of wanted the watering hole. Guess that won't work because they're coming from different directions. I kind of wanted the watering hole to be on one side, but since the animals are facing different directions, I think I'll have maybe one set up here and one set up here, and then just have the watering hole kind of go around there like that maybe. And then I'll put this foliage down there, or I could put it up around here. I think I might put it around both, and then maybe I can just draw some in later. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So let's just cut that right there. And I can kind of spread this in here. And maybe I'll draw some in between. Maybe this can kind of be like that, because we won't have like a perfect hole. Yeah, that'll work, I think. So I'm going to cut all this excess that kind of looks a little wild off of here, like that, and fussy cut the rest. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think I really should fussy cut it. I think it'll look a little too not what I want it to look like if I don't. So I'm going to try to do that pretty quickly. Let's get as much excess off on the outside first, and then we'll go into the inside. Yeah, so guys, some packaging is just gorgeous. It's just so pretty that you want to do something with it, right? So I feel like I'm not in the center of the camera. Am I in the center, y'all? Can you see okay? Okay. So let's just cut this. And this artwork, whoever did this for Grabby, this is again from Grabby, the package from a set of watercolors. Whoever did this artwork did a phenomenal job. It is gorgeous. Yeah. All right. I hope some of you guys will join soon. I miss you. I love connecting with you guys. So I'm sure hoping that we can really connect today. My mom's birthday was today. If you didn't see it in my post on the community tab, or is today. Today's not over yet. So she turned 78 today, and some of her friends and I took her to breakfast. And then from there, we went to the movies. Y'all know I love movies, so that's fussy cutted really well right there. We went to the movies and we saw, I think I'm gonna leave this part alone. We saw A Man Called Otto with Tom Hanks, and it was a good movie. I really enjoyed it. It made me cry. So yeah, but it is a really good movie. I'm glad we went to see it. And I wonder, you just never know. Some of the really good, clean movies don't really get recognized when it comes to Academy Awards and things like that. And definitely not many comedies. The only comedy I remember getting, I'm sure others have gotten it, and I'm just not aware. But the only one I remember was Shakespeare in Love. They won. And everybody was so shocked because comedies aren't really usually considered. And I don't think I ever watched that whole movie. I need to watch that. I need to just spend some time watching Academy Award movies. So let me know, do you guys do that? I remember when The English Patient won, and then I watched it, and I don't know, it was just really sad to me. I guess it was good acting and good writing, but it was so sad that I didn't feel that way, but I think it's just because I don't like movies that have so much sadness. I don't mind there being sadness, but I don't like it to be so much. But and that's probably I'm probably thinking the way I am right now because I've been sad a lot with my dad's condition. But okay, this is taking longer than I thought. I should have left that part. See, that's all skinny right there. I should not have fussy cut it as much around the fox, but I do like the way it sticks out like that. I do like that. So let's get around this leaf or these leaves and then glue that. And that'll look pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm not going to dig in deep on that because I just know it's going to be an issue. It's going to be too much. All right, that one I think is ready. I'm going to go ahead and pull off the thick part right here from the box so that it's easier to glue. See how, well, now I didn't want to rip that much of the paper, but that's okay. It makes it even thinner. Well, I guess I did. So let me get all that off, and that'll be easier. Yeah, all right. So now let's go ahead and put some tacky glue. I think this is a new bottle, so I'm going to cut the tip off of this. All right, ready to go. Shake it up a little bit. All right, and that should be ready to go. And I'll just spread that glue. Okay, I'm going to get a wet brush so that I can hopefully get it to spread pretty well because this is a very tacky glue, but I love it. Yeah, I might need to add a little bit more water to that. This is Eileen's. Am I saying it right? No. Aleen's. Yeah, tacky glue. So I'm going to add a little bit more water to help it smooth out. Say hello, whoever's on today. Welcome. We're junk journaling. I'm starting off with this awesome print that's on the package from Grabby Officials watercolor set, the 50 count. Not the 50 count. I have the 50 count. This is the 12 count, the travel set. All right. So I'm going to put that right here on the edge. All right. Oops, need to move that up some. Line this up on the edge. And then I'm going to use smoothing tool. I got my damp rag, y'all. I remembered. So I'm going to use a smoothing tool to help press it down and really get it to adhere really well. I know I'm probably going to shake the table, but I really want this to stick on there really, really, really well. All right. And I got to get those little edges that I cut around. Really putting pressure on those. Oops, I think I broke this one. That's okay. I might just peel that piece off. It'll be easier. There we go. Because I probably shouldn't have fussy cut it around it. I did like the way it looked though, but you know, it's not all going to be perfect, right? Go. All right. Okay. Just want to do a little bit more to get it to stay on there well. And I might put a little coat on top. I think I probably will. And then I'll just put some baking soda over it so the pages won't stick. Yeah, I learned that trick not too long ago. Okay. Now, this is a little tacky, which I guess I'll need to do that because I'm going to put some glue maybe on the top edges of some of them. And maybe not. It's a junk journal. We can have stuff sticking up and sticking out, right? So now I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to do less fussy cutting. And I don't have a really thick part except for it's kind of bent right there. But I'm going to leave that. So I'm going to do a really quick fussy cutting because I don't really have pieces protruding out too much. So let's do that. And cut around here. And there's the bear, Mr. Bear. Oh, it just makes me think of Lion King. They're all going to the watering hole, you know. Packaging can be so beautiful. Any pretty packaging that I find or I get from something I bought or something that comes in the mail, I always keep it because it's just so beautiful. The artwork is so beautiful and you can just do so much with it. So I keep it. And so I'm going to create some more art around it. Yeah, I got a little sticky tab is on the end of this one. From, you know, when the package closed. So I'm going to pull that up because I don't know. There. It's fine if it's on the front, but I didn't want it on the back because then the glue might not adhere very well there. So I'm just going to cut around this. Not that I'm going to leave that leg just like around the outside, because if I cut around that, fussy cut it, then you know it's going to break when I put pressure down to keep the glue, to get the glue to adhere. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go around the outside like that. And say hello, whoever's on with us right now, so I can say hello back. All right, so I'm going to put that one right there. Using my Aleene's glue again. A really nice tacky glue for all kinds of projects. And then I'm going to use a wet brush to help spread it around. Yeah. And then we'll get really nice adhesion. I can get that glue all the way down to the edges and really get it to stick. I'm going to put some pressure on it with the smoothing tool from Dollar Tree. Spread as much of that thickness of the glue around as I can. And then I have a damp rag to put my hands on so that I don't spread a bunch of glue on the front. So we're going to wipe off some of that and I'll do my hand. So let's do my hand now. Get some of that glue off so I don't just rub dried glue on the top. Okay, I got some glue right there too. Wipe that off. And then I'm going to go to the edge, pretty close to the edge, and rub that. Now I'm just rubbing the excess on that damp rag. I can put it right here. You might can see that. And then I just want that pressure. I want to try to hold this in place as much as I can because, you know, this cardboard is pretty thick. I don't want to get glue on the next page. Yeah, so it just needs a little bit of elbow grease. Just putting a little bit of elbow grease on there. There we go. And then I'll just take that damp rag and run it, you know, like once, smooth that down across the top. Just getting those edges, y'all. Put some more pressure here in a second. I was sticking out a little bit, which is fine because with junk journaling, I actually like it when that happens. You know, to each his own, but I like it when that happens. I like when there's just stuff sticking out. It's just so much more of a junk journal to me. All right, come on. I feel like these edges just don't like to adhere that well unless they get a lot of pressure, especially these little bitty points like that. Just pressure, 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 pressure. All right. And then this little piece, I feel like I probably didn't put enough glue on that end. But it doesn't all have to be perfect because as long as it's not going to come off, it can be raised a little bit. Okay, so I think we're going to leave that like that. Now I need to pencil. I think I'll pencil in the drawing, a watering hole. So let's see. Come on, do you want to? There we go. And wait, let's see. I had this piece too. I don't want to put this is a piece I had to tear out. I had to glue some pages because the book, I put too many pages when I created it, and it was starting to come apart a little bit on the spine, which, you know, that happens, and you can just doctor it up, which I will do when I'm all finished. But I can't get that little piece out. So we're not going to worry about that today. So let's see. I think I'll fussy cut around this. And then that'll be it for the package. Pieces of the package going up here. But I'm going to add some other things too. Like I got these, this package of cough drops. And I can put some of these little herbs down in there too. So I think I'm going to do that after I get the rest of this on there. Yeah. All right. But I love, you know, I love plants. So I love real plants. I love fake plants. I love drawings of plants. And I'm actually going to be making some paper plants too, to add even more plants to my home. Yeah, because I have a lot right now and I use organic fertilizer and that attracts gnats. I need to look up and see if there's a way to reduce that because that kind of gets on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. So let's do this. And then we'll be finished with the package from Grabby. Yeah. Where's my brush? Here we go. We'll get us a wet brush. There we go. And then we'll be ready to do the next phase of this here project. Okay, get the glue off my hands. Smooth this up a little. And get this on that edge. I got some extra glue right here, so I'm going to wipe that off with my damp rag. And then where is my bone? Well, actually my smoothing tool. So I'm going to use that. Wipe off the extra glue. As I go along. This is really thick mixed media paper, so it can take this damp rag. It can take a lot. Yeah. All right. And I think I can just kind of press on this a little bit for, I don't know, 20 seconds or something, and it should be okay. Because it's on the edge, I wanted to, well, no, I don't need to worry about it. It just needs to, part of it just needs to be glued so it won't come off, right? All right, so now I think I'm going to put my watering hole in here. And let's see, I think I'm just going to pencil it. I think I'm going to stop there on penciling that in because I want to put these other plants on here and see how they kind of go. I mean, how big they will be around it. So like maybe I can have it go all the way around except for here. So let's cut some of these pieces out and see. Yeah, it's got quite a few plants on here. Packaging rules. I really should have put packaging on my title of the video. I'll edit that. All right, I'm going to cut around the words because I don't need any of those. This should be kind of pretty. And luckily, there's another plant on the back that I can also add. And you know, it just doing this and making stuff out of packaging and just scraps and stuff, y'all, really helps with reducing waste too, right? Yeah. So I think it's a win-win for everybody. All right, trying to get cut around this. All right. This is a nice big piece. Say hello, everybody, so I can welcome you and say hi. Let me know who joined today. We are using some packaging and scraps too. I guess packaging is scraps of trash or whatever to for this junk journal spread, y'all. I'm having fun. So these were from the box that the 12 count of watercolors from Grabby Official came in, and the theme is these animals coming to the watering hole. So yeah, all of this came from the package. I just did the one side of the watering hole because I'm going to use this stuff from this Ricola package to add some more plants around here. See, that takes up a good amount of space, right? I might put that one over here. So we'll see. So I'm just fussy cutting these things out of here to really get this watering hole to come together. I think I need my smaller scissors now for this. So be sure and say hi so I can greet you today. Thank you so much for joining. All right, let's get all the yellow cut off. And this will be super cute. Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to go in kind of close because there's a lot of little ridges to to fussy cut this, and that would take forever. And this is a live stream, right? So I'm going to do it like this. All right. It's coming together. Oh, I love it. I love these. I love plants. I know I said that, but I just love plants. Who else out there loves plants? They just make everything more beautiful to me. And they make your home more homey. And, you know, they help to clean the air, which is awesome. I have a couple of big snake plants in my bedroom to help with the air and help with breathing. Because my husband and I both have allergies. And it has made a noticeable difference. So you might consider that if you have allergies, making sure you have some plants in your bedroom. Okay, that's nice and big. I think I'll put this one right here. Now that I've fussy cutted it, it's smaller than I thought it was. So I'm going to use that here. And I'm just using some Aleene's glue to glue the pieces, and then I'm going to use a wet brush to help smooth the glue down to the edges and kind of thin it out, because you know it comes out really thick and it's very tacky. And that way I won't waste as much glue, because I tend to use too much glue and then waste it. But this way I won't waste as much. All right, so I'll put that right here and remove the excess with the wet rag. All right, good. Now, where is my, here we go, smoothing tool, and I bring up some excess glue. I'm just going to wipe that off. There we go. Oh, I kind of got a lot of excess, see? It's my MO. That's okay, Lucinda. I think I just knocked one of my plants on the floor, and I'm going to need that. Oh, maybe I didn't. All right, yeah, so just going to get this excess glue. Get this on there. See, this is so much thinner than the cardboard, so it's easier to get it to press down and stay. All right, so that one's there. Okay, so then we have this. And I think I'll put that there, and then we'll have these pieces. And I think that'll just kind of fill up a couple and maybe a couple here. So let's see how that turns out. So this one's got a lot of peaks too, so I'm just going to cut into it kind of deep and get that. Isn't it amazing how these different pieces from different sources can come together and make this beautiful piece of art? I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right. All right, so after I fussy cut it, you know, it makes sense. So I'm going to just do all of them and lay them down first and then glue those, I think. In fact, I might put this one. No, yeah, maybe you should be close to one like you. Maybe you should be close to one like you. All right, so I'm just going to cut these down a little bit more. And I might not do very much fussy cutting around. I don't know, because I need all that yellow, or most of the yellow, out on the outside. Otherwise, it just doesn't look as much like plants around the watering hole. So we'll see. And I have other plants. I have a little container of other plants that are scraps and packaging and stuff. So yeah. So I can use some other things too. And I'm pretty sure, well, I don't know how many of those actually have a lot of green, but we will see. We'll just pull out my container of my plant container for junk journaling and see what we got. And then we can go from there. All right. All right, so I got those. Let's pull out the plant. Is this the plants? Yeah, this is the plants container. And let's see what other plants we have in here. That might be, you know, it don't have to be realistic, right? I mean, it's art. It doesn't have to be realistic, although this is a nice tree that was in a picture I had. I can put that around here, I think. And then we've got some of this. Maybe can go. So you want some green. I wonder if I can get this to go. I don't know. Maybe. I'm going to leave that out. That's a possibility. This definitely fits, right? Let's see what else. Maybe some of that for some, and I think that's it for what might, oh no, I got this whole package right here, y'all. So let's look at this and see how that might go. How is this closed? There we go. All right, let's see if we got any in here that would go also. some of this might go. Ooh, and all of that. Yeah, I got some good stuff in here. So I might not use y'all. I'm not going to use these little pieces because I think I have enough big stuff that I can work with. Okay. So let us move you little people, little plants away. Let me put them in this little plastic envelope because I feel like I will lose them because they'll be all mixed up and I'll want to use all of them at something and I won't be able to find them. So we'll do that. Okay, so this one I'm going to put up too. I might be able to use it, but I'm going to say that no, I probably won't. Okay, but this could go. Ooh, look at all. This was folded. I didn't even realize that. So this whole thing could go, this whole piece could fit in there. All right, let's cut this. Let me see where I want to cut that. I could have had that overlaying it, but now I can't. So let's do this, and then I'll like fussy cut. Let me just rip that. This came from the Desert Botanical Gardens brochure that's out here in the Phoenix Metro. And I could leave that sky up there. I just need a fussy cut around this. So I think I'm just going to kind of rip this to see. And that could kind of go like maybe this. Like that. Yeah, and I can just kind of put that around here. But I want to get off of this, get this, well, maybe I want to do some of this too. But I feel like I don't want that white stuff on there. Kind of do like that. And do the edge of this. And kind of do like this. Maybe. And then maybe I will put some little plants right here. Yeah, and kind of layer. I think I will. So I think I want to just position some things right now. That I should have put this stuff down before maybe I did the animals and stuff, but you know, you don't know what you're gonna do until you start working with the project, right? At least that's how it is for me. So I'm just gonna kind of tear. It's like this doesn't want to tear. Yeah, now that would kind of go right there, I think. Okay. But I don't want any sky there because, and I don't want any sky like right here because I feel like that's where the water would be. So maybe like that. So maybe like that. Or, yeah, I think that would go okay right there. And then this like that. And then I think this tree can stay right there. Put this back. I can't even clamp it back on, y'all. All right, come on. There we go. Okay, so this will be like this. That'll be like that. That tree can be like that. And then maybe I just put some of this up here and around there. Oh, no sky. Keep forgetting. I don't want any sky because the watering hole is right there. And I think I'm going to take it off on this one too because the watering hole is right there. All right, so put that right there. This will go there. I think I'm going to cut this some and have it go, let's see, tear this in half. See, it's got one of those folded pieces, so I'm going to take that off. And I want to take the text off of this. And then I'll just, let's see, do this. I think I want to, all right, so I think I'm going to cut this in half or rip it in half. And just have some of the plant go around there. And then, well, I wanted some sky. So I'm going to leave this, I'm going to put this over here. So I wanted to have some sky. I want to have some blue. Well, do I want some sky? Because then this is going to be blue. And I have to make sure I match the colors. I don't want to have to match the colors. So I think I'm not going to do, I'm going to put this. I got these trees. I can have these trees go across there. So let's see if I do this in half. I can do the trees. And I think they can go around there. And I could put the rest of this up here. No, that looks crazy. I would want them to be together. So I need some more plants to go up here that aren't that. So it could be this. So I can do a portion of this. I can put this up there. I think it'll work, y'all. And then we'll have the watering hole. Let's see. And we'll paint that blue. And I don't know what else I'm going to do. But let's see how this turns out. Let's glue some stuff. Let's go from the top to the bottom. And I feel like these are thin. I can use a glue stick. So let me find my glue stick, which is so pretty. It's nice and pink. Isn't that pretty? It's the UB brand. It has a pink, pastel green, and pastel yellow. That came in a set for 99 cents at the 99-cent store, y'all. Can you believe it? All right. So it looks like everybody's busy tonight. Oh, well, hopefully you guys can watch the video later, and hopefully you will enjoy it. I'm enjoying myself. Oh, man. I want to do this one first, so I know where I will need that to stop. And this is actually thick, so I'm going to use the Aleene's glue on this piece, because this is actually a piece of a photo. All right, come on. I just opened. You don't tell me I used that much glue already, although I probably did. All right, I'm going to take our wet brush and smooth this out. I think that brush was a little too wet, y'all. That's okay. We'll wipe up that extra glue momentarily. And there's some on the back that I probably didn't need, but that's how it goes. So let's get this excess glue. I'm sure there's some excess on the back I need to wipe off. So I'm going to do that. Oh, no, it looks good on the back. Okay. All right, now let's go back to what we were doing. Let's get the glue stick again and get you where you go. If I don't glue you to this. That was too much. Oh, got too much water over there. Oh, sorry, y'all. Get back into your spaces. So I'll remember what I said I was going to do. All right, here we go. And that's okay if it's sticking a little bit into the watering hole because we know it's not a perfect shape, right? All right, let me get this. Paper got pretty wet and I am fine with it. All right, so this, I think, yeah, we're gonna have us a blue watering hole, and I'm gonna try to think, maybe I'll draw some, I think I'll draw a rock sticking out of it with, I don't know, something on the top of it. Maybe some fish in there that we can see, just in case everybody's not sure what that blue thing is in the middle. Oh, I should take this. I'm going to cut off this little white edge on here. And I didn't take it off on the other side, though, but that's okay. So we'll get that in there. And voila. Okay. Now I am going to let that stick out so we can see the bear. So I think I'm just going to put glue on this section right here. Oh, you know, I should have put that up higher because the paper is higher here than it was there. That's okay. I got other plants I can stick over there, y'all. It's gonna be okay. All right, you can just stick up and we'll smooth you out. And we'll find some more stuff to go over there. Okay, this, I think I'll put this down first. Okay, let's see. This is just thin paper, so I'll use my glue stick again over here. Here we go. Alrighty, it's coming together, y'all. It's coming together. Okay. So now I'm gonna put this. Oops, let's get you. Kind of just let you overlay and rub it in. All right, that's good. And then where? Okay, is this the piece? Oh, it's right here. This is going to go right here. And then we just need to put something over there. And I think this, I'm just going to do a little artwork. And maybe I'll just do that here too. So let's get you glued on here. And we'll worry about those kind of at the end, I think. I got too much paper everywhere. Little pieces here and there. Yeah, so all of these came from some photos that I took, and so did this. These I printed on printer paper, and this was from a picture I had printed. And then these other pieces are from brochures from the botanical gardens. All right, so, and then I still need to glue this piece. Almost forgot about you. All right. And then we'll get this ball rolling. All right. So, you know what? I think I might just make this be a rock. And I'll just kind of make that a rock. And then I'll do some more rocks. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do until I do it. Okay. Here you go. Let's put the top on the glue sticks right away if I can find it now. Now I don't know where it is, y'all. Here it is. So that it won't stick to itself. Where is it? Oh man, I wish I could hire somebody to clean up. Or y'all like that? I wish I had somebody to clean up. Okay. All right. Now that's going to have some raised pieces, and I'm totally fine with that because I like that texture. Okay, so now I'm going to do a little bit of artwork. I'm going to get some ink. Some of my inks. I think I might have a gray one in here. I hope so, because I wanted to do something that kind of looked like gray stone. But I don't think any of these have a grayish color. I have like some brown. And I could do that. Maybe I'll have some brown rocks and some gray rocks. But these, I think I must have used all the brown. So there's no brown there. But I should have some brown ink. But I think this one is black. That's black. This is kind of a brownish color. Let's try this one. Yeah, let's use this one. And we'll make this kind of a rock. I haven't used these in so long, y'all. It's not since the last time. Ooh, that's way. See. Not since the last time I did Inktober, which was several years ago. So I'm just going to kind of make a little brown rock right in here. And I'm just going to kind of go over it a little bit to kind of make it have a rockish look. And maybe make another one that kind of goes around like this. I need to use these more often, that's for sure. And the gradient in this paper is kind of making it look like it could be a rock. And I think I want to draw a little bit of a rock coming out of the water, but I have to be really careful. I don't want to do that because then whenever I need to paint in the blue, I have to make sure that the ink is dry, and this is a live stream. So I don't have as much time to do that. So I'm just going to draw some pretty big rocks sort of around the outside of the watering hole. We're just going to make this a really small watering hole that they're all going to be trying to get water from. Like it's out in the desert. Okay. So that's, and we're just going to blend in like some rocks kind of in between here. Yeah, just have some rocks here and there along the outside of the watering hole. Okay, that was a lot of ink, but that's okay. Just doing some different shapes to give it just a little bit more texture, so to speak. And we'll just blend that all in here. It's kind of the rocks outside of the watering hole. Yeah, that's going to take a little bit to dry. So I'm going to try to pull some off of this and bring it into other spaces. Yeah. And then I'm going to do the watering hole with some blue. And I got to decide which blue do I want to use. I might do a combination of brush pens and ink. I'm not sure. Just gonna go with the flow. All right, let's put the lid back on this ink, and I'm gonna dab it a little bit with a damp rag. Let's see. And it'll kind of lighten some of it too. Maybe give there some variation in color. Yeah. All right. So I got a little bit of brown on there, but I think it's going to be okay. And I might outline. I don't know. We'll see. I was going to say I might outline the rocks, but I might not. So I need to see which blue I want to use. So I'm going to kind of test some of this paper. Oh, Lord, no. Where'd I put the lid? That is way too dark. Although I could wipe it, but I still feel like the hue is too dark. I don't want that. I don't want that. So, and do I have another blue? Let's see if I have like a blue dauber. I think I do. But I think, I don't know. It still might be too dark too. Is this broken china? It might be okay. Let me sample that too. Oh, I actually really like that color. I don't know that it's the right color, but I think it might work. Okay. Because remember, it don't have to be exactly right. I'm going to use it and wipe it. I think that's what I'm going to do, it and wipe it as I go. Oh, well, for some reason, it does not look the same. That must not have been the same kind of paper. Oh my gosh. That's okay. Or it's because there was a lot of glue over there. I think that's because of all the glue. See how it looks different? But that's okay because I'm going to blend it. I'm going to blend it with some, with a brush pen, I think. Let's see how it looks. Now when I think about this, would the water even be that blue? But that's okay too, because it's hard. We will keep working with it and mixing it and adding until we get what we want. And this blue is clearly running out. But I'm going to pull out some others, and we're going to just mix it all in. Yes, we are. Okay, so obviously this is not how we're going to leave this, but and I could just put in, I didn't want to use acrylic today because I didn't set everything up to do that. So I'm going to, you know, I might mix this with some gray. Let me see if I have a gray that has enough ink to kind of get what I'm looking to do. This might. Let's see how this does. I don't know if that is doing what I want. No, I think I'm just going to have to use some paint. I'm just going to have to use some paint because I clearly need to buy some more markers. But I might could dab this. Let me see if I can. Oh, that's not what I want to use. I'm going to see if I can dab this. Yeah, it looks different on different paper. So, no, I'm not going to do that. But I have some sprays. Maybe if we just keep layering, maybe. I'm trying to find my... I don't have any. What is going on? I'm going to have to paint. That's just all there is to it. So let me get some paint real quick, y'all. What paint do I want to use? Y'all hear all that crashing? I'm going to be cleaning up forever. I'm going to be cleaning up forever. But, you know, I should have been prepared. And I wasn't. All right. I got this color. I think will work. If it's still paint in here. I don't even know if there's still some paint in here. Nope, that's dried out. I'm still looking. I'm going to find it. Okay. This one still has some paint. Yay! This still has some paint in it. Okay, good. So I'm just going to use this brush that I did the glue with, and I think that'll be okay. It really should have been more of a light gray. Oh, that's what it should be. Let me change to a light gray, because this water really shouldn't be blue anyway. I don't know why I went for blue. Let me get a gray. There we go. Okay, I got a gray over here. That should work. Now this is a pretty dark gray. Let me see. Is this gray? This silver. This one is pewter. I don't want pewter. So I'm going to go for this gray. And I'm just going to water it down. We'll just water it down. Let me see how. Y'all, I am having not good luck getting this together. I need to clean out my paints, clearly. All right, this is gonna come out. I see it. It's really thick, but I think I can still get it to work. It'll do that, and then I'm going to lighten it with some of this glue water. All right. Hello, look at this mess I have made. All right. It looks like a mud hole, but you know, that's kind of what a watering hole looks like. But I'm gonna lighten it up. I promise it's gonna look better. So let's get some more water. And then I will probably need to take my rag and wipe some of it off. Yeah, see how I'm kind of getting it off. Wow, I've really got to clean out my paints. I really need to, like, bad. Well, you know, now I know. Now I definitely know. Okay, now I'm going to take my rag. Oh my goodness, this is a mess. And wipe off a lot. And then I'm going to kind of make it look like, now I got to let that dry because this is really wet. Because there's so much water on that. So let me see. Trying to see if I can. see if I can get that to dry with the hair dryer. Use my finger and rub a little bit more right here. And see if I can plug in my hair dryer and dry that. And then, yeah, and then I think it'll be okay. All right. Let's see. Where's my hair dryer? I'm just going to plug it in. Well, that looks actually not too bad. So, but you know, I need to add some sort of fish in there and some moss, and let me see how dry I can get it before I do that. All right, I'm trying to plug it in. Well, y'all, I can't get this plug to work. It's just one of those days. All right, it's just one of those days. What I did is I unplugged the light. All right, let me turn this. I think I'm going to stop there today, y'all. I'm a little worn out. This is wet, and I need to take it somewhere to dry because my outlet is not working for some reason. But this is how it looks so far. It actually looks a bit bluer on camera than it does in person. And I'm going to add just some artwork in here, some more, add some like moss, maybe some rocks, some fish, something in here after I get it to dry. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Oops, sorry about that, and bearing with me. I know this is kind of a wild project, but I did enjoy it. And, you know, I put fewer things into the trash or recycling. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and comment and share. It really helps my channel a lot, and it tells the YouTube algorithm to recommend my videos. You guys, please take care of your mind, body, and spirit, because when one area suffers, they all suffer. Please continue to pray for me, and I'll continue to pray for you. And until next time, everyone, happy planning.